It's been a busy week for your spring sports this week, and as always, there's plenty to talk about.
We're joined with Kylie and Riley to break down everything you missed.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Rocky Top Sports Report. I'm Riley Haltom.
And I'm Kylie Atchison, bringing you up to date on everything sports here on Rocky Top. It's a new semester, and we have lots to get you caught up on.
The basketballs are rolling, coming off a top 15 win over the Missouri Tigers on Wednesday in Food City Center. The 85-81 win saw the return of Zakai Ziegler and Igor Milicic Jr., and that duo showed up. Ziegler dropped 21 points, going 4 for 4 from three-point range, and added 8 assists. Milicic also scored 21 with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 blocks, and a pair of steals.
The Vols shot 50% from the field, including a remarkable 67% from the three-point range. The win moved the Vols to 19-4 on the season and 6-4 in conference play. The Vols travel to Norman to take on the Oklahoma Sooners tomorrow at noon. Now our Samara Carpenter gives us a look into the renovations taking place at Food City Center.
Where some exciting renovations are in the works. They show me the renderings of a massive new video board that's bigger, brighter, and impossible to miss. With a unique underbelly view, every angle will be covered, ensuring the main screen steals the show. Also introducing the Riverside Club, a brand new addition designed for fans to socialize, enjoy great food and drinks, and soak in the electric atmosphere before tip-off or during halftime.
The Lady Vols hosted their longtime rivals, the UConn Huskies, on Thursday night in Thompson-Boling Arena at Food City Center. The 19th-ranked Lady Volunteers took down number 5 UConn 80-76. Here's what Coach Kim Caldwell had to say.
We played really hard. I think this was the game where we played the hardest, the most consistent. And so for them to run over and give me a hug was great. I want them to enjoy every moment of this.
This marks head coach Kim Caldwell's first top 5 win after the Lady Vols have lost 4 ranked matchups by single digits, including 2 top 5 games. Z Spearman led the Lady Vols in scoring with 16 points, but Samara Spencer, Jewel Spear, and Talaysia Cooper all scored in double figures. This is the Lady Vols' first win over UConn since 2007, when the legendary Pat Summitt was in charge. After 3 coaching changes, safe to say the Lady Vols have found their coach of the future. Tennessee is back in action on Sunday afternoon in Baton Rouge as they take aim at Kim Mulkey's LSU Tigers.
A push to bring the WNBA to Tennessee, and with it, a nod to Pat Summitt. Former Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam, Lady VFL Candace Parker, Peyton Manning, Tim McGraw, and Faith Hill put in a bid to bring the team to Nashville and what they could call the Summit.
And Governor Haslam showed up on my phone, and the first thing he said was, "Well, Tyler, we're bringing a WNBA team to Nashville." I was like, "Okay, this is real." He asked for, my permission to use my mom's name and likeness and our last name for the team, and it was really exciting to finally get that news that it was real.
The weather's getting warmer, and Lady Vol softball and Vol baseball are back. Both teams are coming off a highly ranked last season, including a national championship. The Vols play on February 14th in their first game in Lindsey Nelson Stadium against Hofstra. So if you didn't have Valentine's Day plans, you're welcome.
Yeah, and students are going to start to see some changes with their ticket prices. Our own Caleb Colvin told us a little bit more about that.
What's up, y'all? It's Caleb here, and I'll be getting the students' opinions on the 10% talent fee kicking in next season on football and basketball tickets. With the student ticket prices increasing for football and basketball games next season, how do you feel about paying more to attend games?
Obviously, I think it's pretty lame.
I'd probably have to think about going more.
I'm not really in favor of it. I don't think we should pay more.
I think the school should pay for it. I already pay tons of tuition.
I don't like it. Like, to be quite honest, I feel like the students should not be the ones that have to pay more for it because they're already paying for the education and paying a lot of money to be here.
For football games, I didn't mind coughing up that money because of the experience. But for basketball games, considering it's free right now, I would have to start thinking twice about that.
It could be interesting to think, if that brings in, some crazy talent and we're just better as a result. Is it worth it? Maybe.
How do you think the introduction of the talent fee is going to change the culture of college sports? Do you think the athletes will be focused on the money, or will they still be playing for the love of the game?
I definitely think that if they're getting paid more, they're going to look at money more.
I still think the athletes pay for the love of the game. I would say it would be half and half. It just depends on the person themselves, you know what I mean?
I personally hope that a lot of them still do it for the love of the game, but honestly, it's going to get more and more business-like.
I mean, it affects it for sure, but I still think they're playing the love of the game. I think it just depends where they're playing.
I would say that the money would become like how for most people are, because richer programs obviously will be going to them more often.
It's definitely a scheme to make money a little bit, but I mean everything's about money in college sports nowadays, so I'm not surprised.
Vol Swim and Dive just had a record-setting attendance meet at Allen Jones Intercollegiate Aquatic Center. On senior day, the team raced and performed very well, and now they are preparing for their postseason play in conference championships.
Yeah, this team had 1,215 fans show up to a dual meet, which is the most in school history.
Pretty fantastic.
I wanted to talk about a sport that doesn't get talked about just enough, Tennessee hockey. Our Asphals competed in the Savannah Classic Championship this past weekend and won it for the first time in school history as well. They now move to the College Hockey South Championship this weekend in Athens, Georgia.
Thanks for tuning in to the Rocky Top Sports Report. Now we go back to Caitlin and Kyla at the desk.